Hello guys, ROSSii here, and we're back with another WWE Supercard video here on this channel. As you might be able to hear, my voice is almost 100% back, which is absolutely brilliant for me, because nothing worse than doing a YouTube video when your voice sounds like shit. So here we are, back, and better than ever, you could say. My current King of the Ring has gone swimmingly, if that's the word I choose to use. Basically, this is the first time ever I have been in a King of the Ring with all bots. First time, and I really like that page. I'm not too sure. I've changed it to that for the time being. I like to change it a lot recently. So yeah, it's kind of going to be an easy breeze to find. I just got to hope that I remember to energize fully when it goes into the contenders brackets, because you can get punked out by these bots. You can see I have lost a game. I can't remember when that was. I mainly win 5-0. Lost 5-0 to Butto Face. Butuo Face. As you can see, I was like not even anywhere near energized, and he was fully energized, so he got the win. Fair play to him, the bot of doom. But anyway, a couple things to talk about. Obviously, we've got the Road to Glory going on. I am about halfway out of Randy Orton with 2 days left, so I'm pretty happy with my return. I've not actually bought any bouts either. I've bought titles, but sometimes I buy bouts because I want to get it done quickly, but I don't see the point. I'm already in the King of the Ring. I used to do it because I wanted to get my cards early in the King of the Ring, so I was better than everybody else. Ideally, unless somebody else did it as well. But with the Ric Flair card, he won't really get into my King of the Ring deck because, well, it doesn't really matter because this is a full bot one anyway. But I've already got the event cards I need because none of them are taggable still. Oh, also another thing, I got another Pro Bailey. It's absolutely crazy. I can't remember exactly where I was, but I got my Diva ladder reward. Waiting on network here, of course we are. As you can see, I played 18,000 games now. The ladder was for like 17,500, I think it was. Yeah, and the Diva was Bailey, and I couldn't actually believe it, because now I've got, if you go to Divas, a shitload of Baileys. Go to none, where are we here? So we've got two Pro Baileys there. You see a slightly different picture, not too much in the difference in the picture, but I like them two personally. I've still got my Natalia, so now I've got 3 Diva Pros. That's cool. We've got the Nikki Bella, so that's my 4 Divas. None of them tagged together, unfortunately. We've just got a single Charlotte now as our only other Survivor Diva. I also went and got Bailey as a epic reward, and I also got Legendary Bailey. Where's she to? Have I trained her away already? Where's Legendary Bailey? No, there she is. There, so I've got all the pictures for Bailey now, which is cool, because we've got a few options to pick for here. She's still not fully trained either, a couple games to play. This one I've kind of made a toughness, speed, charisma trio card, because there's no point having 2 of the same cards, and this one was purely speed and charisma. So you can see this one's a lot higher at toughness already. The power difference is probably going to be the same. I don't think I did too many tokens on power. As you can see, this one here is a lot better at charisma, tons better, and the speed's actually the same. So you know, that is what it is. I made this one, as I said, a toughness speed card with a little bit of charisma as well. So I think that's actually a pretty good card, hopefully. But she's not one of the better divas. I think she's actually one of the middle ones, whereas Natalia is probably one of the lower end ones. And you've got your Charlottes, your Sasha Banks, I think, and your Nikki Bellas kind of as your top ones. But anyway, we'll play a couple of games in here. But one thing I want to ask you guys, if you are in Survivor tier, Survivor Plus, and have cards like these, I'll go into view team deck, because then you can see what we've got. These basically. So you've got 2 event cards and then Survivor Pro Diva. We've got one guy who hasn't got that. Yeah, this guy here's got the Nikki, at least the Nikki. And you fancy joining a team? We've actually got 2 spaces free at the moment. 2 of our people left. One went to another team, and another one, he said he wasn't actually getting enough points, basically. We didn't kick him, but he kind of just said, you know what, I'll leave to help you guys out. But if we don't find another member, then that was kind of pointless anyway, because he was getting points, but just not, you know, as much as some of the other guys. So if you do want to join our team, I see with a lot of YouTubers in here. We've got GCI Messi's that Ross guy at the top. SEFC Dan is Footwiz, if you didn't know that. He may be leaving the team. He's talking about leaving because he wants to be in the team which can get top 50 PCC. But if you want to be part of our team, basically send a request to gorgeous. That's right. That's damn straight. And then it's a picture of Daniel Bryan. Thank you, Daniel Bryan, as a hashtag. If you want to do that, I'm actually a person who can manage the team, so I'll be able to accept you if you've got the right kind of decks. If not, go check me out over on Twitter at Mr. Rossi1990. As you can see, that's my team name right at the top there. If you can see that, it should be there, but I may be covering it. I'm not too sure. But I'm at that. It's in the description as well. Should be. So go tweet me if you can show me your decks. Decks. That's right. But anyway, I just thought I'd get that out of the way. Just because, you know, when Monday comes around and it's ring domination, I think, then we want to be having 10 members rather than 8 to benefit us more, basically. So if you are interested, then feel free. Feel free. You don't have to be any particular person. You could be anybody in the world, just with a little bit of a passion for Supercard and a little bit of, you want to have some fun. But like I said, arguably, we want to be a team which you are available, you are willing to get points, and but yeah, hopefully one or two of you guys in the comment section below can join the team, join the squad for the ring domination of Doom. But yeah, so we're going to do some gameplay here. I'm still at the stage now where I'm pretty much sailing through. I can kind of like not think about what I'm doing and still get away with winning most games. I've got one card leveling up in here, and that's a single survivor, Kane, who does make a pro for me. We got him from the, I think he was team event actually. Was he the last team event, Kane? Am I getting that right? I can't even remember. Jesus Christ. But I'm pretty sure Kane was the last team event reward. And we did get it with 9 members. That's cool. And yeah, so he was a pro for me. I think he's actually a half decent pro. So it's not too bad. But like I said, I'm really comfortable going through the survivor card. I normally hit my wall at about, it's pretty late on into the actual card we're going for, the Ric Flair card. It's about 20 or 30 points away from the end normally, unless something's changed, which is brilliant for me. And now I've got better divas. Who knows? It could even be all the way sailing with the 10 pointers if I have enough title matches. I normally go ahead and buy the massive title packs, or the biggest one for like 120, but you don't need that many if you're going to win majority of your games. So I went for the 71, I think it was, and it looks like I might run out of them actually just before the end, which is obviously frustrating, but I might buy a couple more, or I might just grind 5 pointers because I've got time. I've got plenty of time to do it. I'm working Saturday and Sunday, but I'd imagine I've got time to play a couple of games. We win that one 12-0, like I said, the perfect round. The only problem I've got with this is I hit the card limit a ton. I'll probably hit it again here, no, my luck, or wait on network or whatever. I just see I've got 9 title matches left, and I'm only, that'll get me through Randy Orton, but it won't really get me through Ric Flair. Obviously, I'll probably have to buy some more unless we get some title matches here. There we go, hit the card limit. We got a freaking pro Big E common right there. That's that absolute scenes. But like I said, that's the problem I've got because I've got so many cards stocked up now, waiting for the fusions. I'm basically, well, even you'll see it here. I'll train away a card. I think Edge needs some training. Yeah, Edge I've just got from the thing. And you can see there's not actually that many to train away. But I'm just hitting the card limit every single time. And it's so frustrating. But I don't want to get rid of cards that, will benefit me. So I get rid of my commons, uncommons, and rares. And I'll show you. I've got rares here, so I've still got that rock. I want to keep him for some reason. Super rares, I haven't got too many, but they come in handy. Ultra rares, that's where I've got, a half decent amount. Epics, I've got a decent amount there. Eventually I will train away that Big Show. I don't want to waste him because he's quite a lot of levels, so I'd rather use him on like a WrestleMania card when they come out to fully train that one quite quickly, maybe like a pro or something. Legendaries, obviously I've got quite a few legendaries, but they will eventually go. I've actually got an excessive amount of legendaries. I might get rid of some of these support cards, but I won't do that just yet. As you can see, that's the kind of cards I've got dealing with, and they're just stockpiling my things. So if I look now, we've got 129 out of 150, so yeah, not ideal, but I imagine a lot of you are kind of in that same kind of boat. Let me know in the comment section below, how are you doing? Are you going for the Ric Flair card? Is he going to make a pro for you? Did you manage to get him in the PCC? Obviously not everybody did, because that's the way it is. That's the way PCC works. It's not my favourite event, but I got the card. It wasn't the hardest one either. There's that Kane, by the way. As you can see, it wasn't the hardest one at all. I only ended up getting like 5,000. I say only, that's quite a few. That's quite a decent amount of points. But I got like 5,500, and I made it in there easy. It was a clean sweep for me, easy sailing. I probably just have a little bit of lag on your screen there. My connection seems to have gone a bit shitty last 5. But anyway, we'll grind through this and we'll get our picks and see what we can get. I'm not due a survivor poll. Actually, I'll tell you what the most frustrating thing ever was. Most frustrating thing ever. I got my pity poll, as it is, and it was after 1,800 games. So I was playing Survivor because in my PCC deck I lowered my deck down to so I could win most games. It was working brilliantly. I had like my half-level Ryback and all that, and I got my reward eventually a couple days later, and it was a single Ryback, and he's like the worst one. I thought, you know what, 1,800 games for that horse, it really isn't worth it. So that's annoying. And then I went on to not win the King of the Ring I was recently in. I actually went out in the quarters. No, I didn't even go out in the quarters. Didn't even make the group stage or the contenders bracket, purely because I went to work, and for some reason where I was, I couldn't get any free G or signal, because normally I like energize in my break, and then it gives me a couple more games to go, but I couldn't energize at all. So I went for a whole day basically without energizing. I ended up sitting at like 724 as my score, and I energized for a game against somebody. He's like, What? You energized for my game? I beat him, and he was obviously a bit salty. But I actually went out before the group stages, or whatever you call it, and I got the epic Bailey, so that's cool for the picture. I'll take it, you know. And she's kind of growing on me, Bailey. I seem to be getting her a lot. I seem to be seeing her a lot in here, and I actually lost the game in there. I'm not too sure which one that was. I wasn't really paying attention, but we're at 110 points. We're living the dream. We've got our 7 picks here. I did actually pick a Survivor enhancement off the board, and I haven't done that in a while. I'm glad that doesn't reset your counter, even though it was this early, so it wouldn't have mattered that much. We've got one more game left. We'll just go through this game, and then I'll finish off the episode for you guys. A bit of a longer one today. If you want to grind with this, feel free. My voice might soothe you. I'm not sure. It might be annoying. I have no idea. I don't like my voice, but I have to live with it. LOL. But anyway, we'll grind through this, and yeah. It's a pretty good time to be alive. Pretty good time to be alive. I'm so happy my voice is back in shape, because there's nothing worse, actually, than not being able to upload a YouTube video because of your voice. You know, when you lose motivation, that's your own fault. But when you can't physically do it because you're sick and you felt ill and whatever, it's actually a pretty bad sickness going around at the moment. And I'm hoping I don't re-catch it, because I do. If you don't know, I work at a supermarket. And I'm handling money a lot of the time, because obviously if I work on the till quite a lot, on the kiosk, because for some reason that's where they put me. And I'm handling money, people are coughing in my face, and it's like, well, I get ill a lot. If you're one of my FIFA subscribers, you'll know that I'm off a lot from making videos purely through being ill. And people are like, why do you get ill so much? You must be faking it. I'm genuinely ill a lot of the time, and it's very frustrating, but it's just one of them things. And you have to get over it, basically, don't you? So I do apologise if I'm ever inconsistent on this channel. Obviously, you guys are quite new to it. And if you are new, please subscribe. Please be part of this, because it is a journey. We're going to be the best Supercard YouTuber in the world. Maybe one day. Who knows? Maybe you might like me enough to boost me up the rankings. It's not really a contest. It's nothing to be, you know, I want to be, obviously, growing on YouTube. That's the dream, but you know, it's not the end of the world if I stick around this subscriber base and you enjoy my videos enough to grind with me. But here we are. We're going to get our 120th point, and we'll get our 7 picks here. Oh, title match. That's what we like to see. Won't mind a few more of them. We've only got 8 remaining, which is never good. But we do have credits. Never low on credits, me. An energy card. That's not really going to do much for me. We've got another game in a minute, but ain't nobody got down for they. Quick recap if you missed it. Join my team. Like I said, Survivor ++, just have the event cards. So say you had like a Ric Flair and a Roman Reigns and like a Survivor Pro Bailey, or anybody, Nikki Bella, whatever. Feel free. There is the thing. You just have to invite yourself, manage team. I can click that. I can freaking click it, and I'll let you in if you're good enough. Obviously, if you don't want to, if you can't find the team name for whatever reason, a few people can't seem to find it. Follow me. Oh, you don't have to follow me on Twitter, but go over to me on Twitter and let me know by tweeting me. I'm very nice over on the Twitter. But anyway, hopefully you have enjoyed this video. If you have a like, it would be absolutely fantastic. If you're new around here, do not be afraid to subscribe. I'll catch you next time, and bye-bye. Boo!